Hello? 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 Hmm. How's this? My goodness. This microphone, let me tell you. Do I really have to be like screaming into this fucking thing? Hello? Like, I understand the game is much, much louder than me, but how about now? Yeah, see, I still feel like this is probably not going to be loud enough. I don't understand why. My apologies. Okay. I apologize so much. I think I might have solved the problem there. And this may make this microphone function a lot better. Oh my goodness. How frustrating. Da-ba-da-ba-da. Okay. Okay. So I have a whole bunch of settings that I will test for the next video, but for now, I've got it playing at a level that's reasonable, and it's keeping my voice right around where I want it to be. So that's good. So I don't have to sit here and scream at it. Let me bring up the game audio a little bit here, so that way you can hear both. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? Hello, and welcome to the Blueprints, or Blueprints. We're going to continue with day 4. We had a lot of progress in days 2 and 3. We managed to unlock the gate, and I think we pretty much completely explored everything that there is to do in the garage. Not that there isn't more to be learned from the garage, but like, I don't think there's puzzles left in the garage, if that makes any sense. So, do we take 3 steps to draft in the outside room? I think we do, right? Might actually be more if I go into the actual room. Items for sale, but I don't have any money. Shelter is a blue room as well. That's kind of nice. Let's do the shelter. Before, oh, I guess we don't before. Time lock safe. Onto the computer we go. The Mount Holly bomb shelter. Enter. Time lock safe. Okay. Ooh. Now is this 1 hour real life? Or is this 1 hour my time? You know? Because if it's 1 hour real time, not in-game time, I don't know that I want to wait that long. Like, what's the likelihood that I'm playing, you know, outside in the manor for an hour, then also have the steps to come back here to do it? Like, I feel like I should set it at a point where, like I can just set it and then come back an hour later, you know? Let's just back up for now, because I don't want to... Measurement of the radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds. These readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted in the Mount Holly's laboratory. So there's a laboratory. If the reading is 12, goodness, is that microsieverts or higher, emergency protocols will initiate and all doors in the house will automatically lock. .08. Okay. So that would be interesting to come back to after I've done one of these experiments to see exactly how much. And I don't know what the terminal password is yet. See, I feel like that is legit our time, right? This is gonna look at the computer's game time. Could I cheat it? Could I start the game with not online site? Can you like set manual times on computers anymore? Is that a thing? Change the date and time. set the time and date manually. Do I cheese it? You know what I'm gonna do? If it turns out that I can't make like serious progress in the manor, I'm gonna try and save a couple steps. But that's such a waste, right? Right, Mystic Owl? What should I do, food rations? Should I play this honestly? What does this say? Sorry, remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I am still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the three of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. Ah, so it knows. Or does it? Or is this not actually working? Is it like not actually setting the time in the game? I don't know. Hello? .00 p.m. Confirm. Change. So I feel like guess my little cheeky trick maybe didn't work. House history? Oh, these are the different days I've done. That's right. That's hilarious. Alright. I'm not sure that this is actually... I'm still not sure that this is actually telling me the game time or not. I'm going to test my theory that the pathway is not there. Just like I said. Yep. Just pushed off to the side so you can't get across. That is clever. Clever. I need to get more stuff done outside the manor because clearly outside the manor is like the permanent progression, with the exception of like upgrading the rooms and stuff. Oh man, they really like to dead end you in that first one, don't they? I'm saving the closet. I want better items. I mean, I just want good items. Heck yeah, walk-in closet. Oh, I had frozen my assets, so I have gems right off the start. Heck yeah. So there's 4 items of importance in this room. Swan, interesting. This is a pawn room. There's a key. There's dice, that's 2. 2 ivory dice too. and a gem, so that's probably all 4. Oh wow. Isn't she beautiful? Nothing? I always wonder, like, can I flip this over and look at the backside? No? I'll turn on my controller and press every single button that's on there. Nothing. Ignore. Nope. Okay. No other clues. Nothing else to grab. Ooh, car keys. That's good. So that was my 4th item, was the car keys. And there's no levers or clevers or nothing, huh? Well, 4 items isn't bad. Especially... two rerolls. That's very nice. Very, very nice. Right up to 3. No money. Security could be helpful. Sure is the best of the 3. But I don't lose anything if I go into the chapel now. I get to preserve my gem, and it looks like they were generous and left me one. Not only did I preserve the gem, I got to keep another. Huh. These look very intentional. Where's 2? There's 2. So, gardener. Baker. Farmer. Chimney sweep. Maid. And jockey. What's behind the... What's behind this? There's like a... Who would put a big giant thing in front of a stained glass like that? Can't see what's behind it. That feels like this moves. This definitely moves. Oh yeah. For sure this moves. Look at the clipping. This definitely moves. This whole piece either goes... I'm guessing it goes down. Probably goes down. This is the king. Queen. Probably. Hard to tell. Defender. Technically that's could be a mace. But more likely isn't, because it's got a shield, so kind of like... very interesting. Very interesting indeed. I'm wondering if I should write down the orders here. Chapel. Stained glass. Baker and brewer, right? Because they were one and the same. Oh, wait. That can't be a farm. They can't both be farmers, right? That one specifically has a hoe. And this one has a pitchfork. Livestock. Farmer. I'm gonna say. Sweet. No, that's a kid. That I know. That is a chimney sweep, if I ever seen one. 5 is made. Last one is jockey. Jockey or hunter, potentially. Oh, that's a 7. There's a 7 there. 7. King. Or but then that also makes me think, are these can't be like chess pieces, right? No, because there's like no bishop. Plus, how many chess pieces are there? There's only 6 chess pieces, right? Pawn, rook, knight, bishop, king, queen. Pawn, rook, knight, bishop, king, queen. Yeah, there's only 6. Yes, 32 total, 16 of each, but 6 unique pieces. How about that? Hallway. Where does that put you? Okay, not bad. Doesn't cost me anything. Because this room costs money to walk through besides just steps. I'm sheltered. So it doesn't matter. Oh, I totally forgot about that. Now you're going to make me look a fool, aren't you? Let's see. Let's see if I can beat the puzzle. This statement on the statement on the white box is true. There is a second wind-up key in this room. This box and the white box are both empty. I'm pretty sure there's never a second key in this room. So, the statement on the white box is true is a lie. So both this one is lying and this one is lying. But this one is saying this box and the white box are both empty. So this one is telling the truth, and it's stating that both these boxes are empty, which means the key should go into this box. And I look smart. Hell yeah. I like your game. Don't ever change it. I'm not digging the circle beard though, guy. Gotta admit, I'm not a circle beard fan. Let's get us a little gem. See what else we can learn from this den. So, it is past 11 o'clock already in this game, and I haven't been doing it for that long. So I have a feeling that the date is somewhere in this manor. Oh, does the letter tell me? I guess the letter would tell me, right? Is it immediately upon his death that this whole thing starts, and that's how I know what date it is? Ooh. Do I take that dead end? Removing a whole set of green rooms from the cost pool, right? Or do I keep this game rolling? Alright, West Wing Hall. What do we have here? June 15th, 1983. So this feels old. So I know we're not in June. Closed until further notice. All floor prints associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool. We ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any may draft. Hey. Oh yeah, I didn't actually pull that one. How far up is this? Not high enough. Do we take the guest bedroom? We take the guest bedroom, right? And then we walk back, so we get 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're getting 3 extra steps. Wait, no. In 1. Out 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get 6 extra steps. Plus, if there's anything of value in here. Which it doesn't look like there is. Ooh, I spoke too soon. Got me a little gem. A little gem. Hey, look upon. Okay, yeah. But ages since we've seen the billiard room and its special little dartboard. Yeah, I figured out about that. It is a pretty fun puzzle, I must admit. But what do we get from this room? No monkeys jumping on the beds, huh? Would it kill you to give me a clamber? Okay. Off we go. Onward and forward. Northbound we go. Still don't have any money. Take the key. I'm not gonna go in there yet, though. We'll take the courtyard. Anything. Anything at all. No, I don't want to spend my only key on you. Ooh, a coin purse. Kind of need that. For every 3 coins you pick up an additional coin. For those that have not joined us in the past. This lady looks different. She has a pretty moon necklace that seems quite detailed. Very specifically. Onward and forward, Batman. One coin is not worth it yet. I need like a lot of coins is what I need. I'm pretty. But I get nothing in this room, huh? Just progress. Progress north. Do like this. This is gonna connect right over to the nook where I can get an extra key. Nookrook. Who doesn't love a good rhyme? Yeah, let's go onward and forward, my friends. Vidra. Security, I guess. I'm at 5 stars, so we would have 6 stars. So we would have Farmer's Apple. No. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I would have. I didn't write them all down. It's probably the Southern Cross and North Star. Looks like terrible coffee. Far too much cream. Blue memo's true. Red memo's lies. Unless written something. It's not all red memos are lies. Well, we know this one is. Not really much else I can... Oh, I can do all the stuff with the security doors. Set them to a lower. Keycard system. Keycard system settings. Set security level to low. Confirm setting. Change offline mode to unlocked. Confirm setting. Okay. Sweet. North. Ooh. Draft north. Oh. Draft north first. And figure out what the deal with this boiler room is at the same time. We're going to check that door and leave. Because if they give me the opportunity to not use it, guess what I'm going to do? Figure out what's going on in this boiler room first. This looks very specific. What? Oh, do you have to power the doors with steam? You clearly have to power that door to get it open. So this guy fills stuff. Dump the air into here. It can then feed into this guy. And then up there, where you flip it. And it can fill up this. Or it can go to that. Oh, this allows you to store from the looks of it. And this one would just go to this and whatever this is. Which this probably moves this thing, right? This goes to here. Which goes back up to there. And also redirects over to here. Can I adjust this valve at all? I can. So I can choose if this, which seems to be processed in some fashion, like it's coming into here, or it's just allowing this to function. I'm not sure. And set that back the way it was. I think this is how this originally was. Let's go look upstairs and see what's going on up here. Oh, these are access points. I see. I'm gonna set it like this for now. There's a moment where it's open. Does this open up the... It opens up the wall, but it does not open up the door. So I'm guessing that... Does this thing ever only spin one direction? Yes. It would appear that it only ever spins one direction. Ooh, I got it. So now this is pumping air. So this should technically be able to be switched. See, this is special because this room would just be north. Never mind. I was gonna say that could be. Okay. Oh, and there's a tank to open here. Oh, lovely. And I need to redirect some power. So I need to redirect power here because I don't need this elevator anymore. So I can just walk up the stairs if I... connect the juice between these. And so that should allow me to take this steam, which I don't need to be sending over to the elevator anymore. That up to the boiler room. Walk across this special dash bridge here. And now we have power on both sides. Huh. I wonder what this does. If I move the power that way, does it allow the door to open? Doesn't. Can I adjust it once I do this? Once it's going, it's going. What? Does it make that room free? Oh. Did I just lose the one, like, cool thing that it could have happened? Or is this actually get a second chance? Alright, don't screw it up. So does it protect me can keep spending it. It goes wherever I go. Interesting, but only certain rooms carry the power. Very interesting. Is this red room really that much trash that there's like nothing that can be done in it? It won't even let me lift weights or nothing. Hit this punching bag, come on. Missed opportunity. Okay. So this is north. And it's locked. You know what? I shouldn't be afraid of this. Because I'm sheltered. What do we have here? August 22nd, 1985. Marigold wins the Herald Literacy Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swimbird, had been chosen as the Herald Literacy Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning such a prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relative of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. So she was Marion Marigold. Mary. Swimbird author never considered herself a success. She confided, "My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so, as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there." Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red, a statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that have viewed that book as rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Interesting. So her first book was The Red Prince. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard and question. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were two of the 36 names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed that by the authorities to be the work of the insurgents group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in the statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher, local author, and popular personality Marian Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press, citing the personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of a fellow author and colleague, Cable Manning, whom Marigold has referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White at press function. Was seen at the corner suspicious bag under the waved down a local This is the 3rd major. Last year it is charged by the Crown. Manning was the last, but the trial began on expected to last up to with grand treason. No traces discovered of Sinka, Harris, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marian Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 Friday, getting into a carriage after the late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's out of our character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. And the rest is clipped out. February 22nd, 87. Okay, looks like this is the last page. Reading is not my strong suit, I apologize. Princess Jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Ares have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of aristocracy and high peerage. Peerage? Is that what that word is? And access has never been granted to those outside the noble circles. Peasants, at least not till today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum's grounds, dredging for clues. The museum authorities said that they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia had arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Ares, the priceless crown jewel of whose material worth pales in comparison to the historical value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the thief was politically motivated. Interesting. That was September 2nd. Unfortunately, I can only go this way. I'm going to go back into the weight room and try and go north. I think we discovered this one was locked. Problem is, if I pick this, I know where to go. I wonder if the secret passage will hold it. Does not seem like it does. Really? This one is not locked. Oh, in the passage room. Passageway carries more. This is a dangerous play because it would literally get rid of Isn't there something else that's supposed to be in here, or was it just those three? I can never remember. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's just those three. Okay. So now comes the question. Secret passage or archives? Secret passage is only going to lead me to a hallway that could potentially be locked. Archives could take me to any kind of room whatsoever. I have 25 steps remaining. I need to watch my eye on that as well. Come on, help me out here. Laundry's a dead end, right? Billiards room at least allows me to progress. It does kind of kill the power. But the last time I did the puzzle in the billiards room, I got keys. Pantry and get coins, which I could probably use. Speaking of. Let's do the puzzle. 1 plus 5 plus 3 is 8. What? Oh, no, it's 9. 9. 9. 12 plus 4 times 11. Oh, minus 11. 9 minus 7 times 10. 12 minus 3 times 1. Interesting. So is that basically guaranteeing a 4? There it is. 4-way room. You had to give me an apple, didn't you? I don't think that's the one we use it on, though, do we? The secret passage is only going to lead to a hallway. This could lead to something neat. Okay. The pool. Well, I don't lose 2 steps when I enter there. Wouldn't cost me any gems. I'm at 25 steps. Dark room also won't cause any sort of issues. Neither of these. I have protection. Does that say it lasted for 3 days or something like that? What did it say? Wow, this thing really locks you out. Once you go to draft a room, that's it. You can do nothing but choose to draft that room. Huh. Whatever. I feel like I'm so close to end of me being able to play this run that that's just what I have to do. I have no more protection. 1, 2, 3. I had no more protection. If I had used that thinking I was going to get protection, I wouldn't have gotten it. Oh, so stay away from bedrooms now. I have the breaker box, don't I? I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would open up both these rooms. Unless I can manage to make it back to the archives. Actually, choice. Off to the breaker room to shut off the things. Make sure I don't waste any steps doing it. I'm good. Shovel, I guess. And we're gonna dig. Sure fluffed myself with that one. The power's off, right? So unless this room is locked. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger by its tail. If it hovers, let him go. I don't know what to do. Could pick this, but who knows? Problem is, most of these seem to be red rooms, so this could be like a gym or a whatever, or a here we go. I've completely screwed myself because I picked a freaking room that can't help me at all. Except that it a key here, so it helps me out a little bit. Are any of these lockers open? Oh my goodness, if I had like a bajillion keys. This would be the best thing that ever happened. But literally all of these are going to be locked. I got one key, so... Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or go 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 11 steps left. Okay. I have no gems. And so this is that. Because all 7 of the Great Hall doors are locked. I can't get either of these. Oh. Wish I didn't go back. Wish I saw that beforehand. Good to notice also that no matter what you get here, no matter where you pick the closet, it doesn't really give you anything special. Okay. So that was day 4. Sizable manor. Okay. Nothing special. I don't get any special names or nothing. So, woohoo haroo. Okay. I am definitely not done yet. But I do need to take a short, quick break. So, instead of dragging this through an extended waited period, I am going to save and quit. And I shall return with day 5 shortly. Hold on to your diapers, babies. I'll be right back.